Them thick mama jamma thunder thighs ready to stroll through Walmart. Hey baby, hey baby. No crappy here. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Cepi the Nomad here. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. We are going to be reacting to a couple things. I'm kind of doing like a bundle, a bundle reaction for a bunch of things that I didn't get time to react to, but the main one is going to be this new Hiya Toys Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah Heat Ray Godzilla Hokkaido version. So this is, you know, a new one where his spines are glowing and he's got a heat ray, which looks pretty cool. So we're going to take a peek at that. And a bit of housekeeping, guys. Memberships are live if you want to support the channel a little bit more and get a couple perks, but just know that your viewership is more than enough for me. And you can also use my discount code Cepi-Kowkis at kowkistoy.com to get 6% off your figures. So let's jump in and take a look at this Godzilla Hokkaido version heat ray. So we have a release date of Q1 2025. So just the obligatory Q1 means within the first 3 months of 2025. And he's going to be in the Exquisite basic series. So he's going to have articulation, and hopefully we just see Hiya improve upon their articulation game. And they seem to have been lately. And pre-sale is up for this figure. Okay, so right off the bat, we have a very similar looking sculpt, obviously, to this one. Although the face in this picture does look a little bit different. Maybe it's not, but it looks good. From what I can see right here, I mean, I feel like it looks pretty decent. Do we have dual cuts in the chest? No, just the one, but it looks like it's masked pretty well. Like the cut isn't super noticeable, which is good. Okay, let's compare the color. Looks pretty much the same. It's just a little brighter, I think, in this picture. The toes look maybe like a little bit more muted, less yellowy. That's good. And I mean, the star of the show here is going to be his dorsal spines. And we're seeing that kind of like Heisei era where like the tail doesn't fully light up. It's kind of like this section of the dorsal plates. Pretty sure that's how it is. Cool roaring pose here. Does he have extra hands? Maybe not. I think that, oh yeah, he does have extra hands. He's got like chilling hands, and then like roaring hands. Very nice. For when Godzilla's really pissed off, he can do that. They got some lighting on here. Obviously these aren't gonna glow, I don't believe. This brand new Heat Ray Godzilla Hokkaido version action figure stands 18 centimeters tall, based on Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah 1991, with special blue paint on the clear body. Okay. Crafted with attention to detail, so does that mean translucent? With an additional 2x interchangeable hand parts and heat ray effect part. Cool, I think this looks good. So I guess these are translucent is what they're trying to say. And I think the paint looks pretty good on them. I'm not seeing anything standing out that looks crappy. No crappy here. I dig it. So yeah, here are the more like studio photos, and you can see, yeah, that looks like translucent plastic with blue paint on where his skin texture still is. That looks cool. I feel like maybe they should have done it like, no. I think that's going to be a better effect. I was going to say, I think they should have done it where that still is his skin color and the blue is the glowing part, but I think this will work. I think that's effective. Looks like he's got pretty decent articulation. We got them thick mama jamma thunder thighs ready to stroll through Walmart. That's pretty good looking articulation on the tail. Not gonna lie, I'm a fan of like the posability of this. That looks pretty dang good. And not that, because again, Hiya doesn't have bad articulation. I just think it lacks compared to like Monsterarts in most cases. But this looks good. They're getting better, I think. I don't think you can do that with the other, you know, MonsterVerse Godzilla's tail. And it doesn't look like it's pre-posed that way because this one's going all the way like a completely different direction. This is neat. I like to see a different take on the heat blast, and I think it's cool that it's kind of like bursting out there and a little burst effect at the impact point. And the one thing that I think is cool about this is I am actually not a huge fan of how other companies do their beam effects where it like hits and it comes out here. I don't think that looks bad, but not all the time are you going to be having him blast the heat ray and it's hitting something yet. For toy photography and stuff, this is pretty cool that you get this option where it's just like mid-air. I like it. It's another instance of Hiya being like, hey, we have this figure that's not out yet, but let's give you an upgraded version also, and people are probably going to cancel their pre-orders for this to get this one. Yeah, it's going to be the same price, just a better version of it. So I don't know why Hiya does this. Speaking of that, we have this puppy coming out, and I haven't done the review for the original version of this, and this one I think already shipped to me, so I should have this one soon. So I'm just going to do a comparison review. It's going to be both of them. I think I'm going to like both of them, and I might have some interesting takes on that, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, Hiya just does this. They like announce a figure, and then they announce a better version of it before the first one even comes out, and they kind of cannibalize themselves. But anywho, that is pretty much all I have to say about this. Let's take a peek at something else they announced. I'm not going to go too into depth on this one. This is going to be for their Stylist series. I typically tend to gravitate more towards their articulated series, but I think the sculpt is pretty good on this one. Yeah, I like it. I think the face looks better on the Stylist version than it does on the Exquisite Basic line articulated version, but we'll just have to see when it comes out. I don't think I'm a huge fan of the color of the dorsal spines. Not so much the color, so much as the paint job. They look a little milky and kind of translucent, or almost even bone white. They're kind of like a bone white throughout the movie when he's not charged up. Again, this doesn't look bad, but I'm just not a huge fan of it. And I'm probably not going to get this because I don't usually get the Stylist versions. But as far as like the accuracy, that looks about like what he looks like in the movie. I feel like maybe the chest and neck is a little too thick and the head's maybe a little too big, but maybe not. I mean, the movie, it's kind of like that. So yeah, I think this is cool if you're into the more not articulated ones where it just has a single statue with a single pose. Go for it. You can use my code on this one too. And this is another one that I kind of wanted to do a quick reaction to. I freaking love the Skull Devil from Hiya. I have the Skull Devil. I might do a review on it. I'm kind of still debating. I might just kind of keep that for myself and just enjoy it as is and not do a review on it, but we will see. I saw some of the complaints about it with the membrane and the jaw and that kind of thing. I have no issues with mine. Mine's not cracking. Mine looks great. And I love the articulation on this guy. You can do so many cool things with it. And now they're doing the version from Godzilla vs. Kong, where he pretty much just serves the purpose to chase Millie Bobby Brown and the gang down and then get beamed in half by Mechagodzilla. Which, you know what? That's his prerogative. C'est la vie. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. I think that's a nice kind of like shiny, almost metallic red and gold on his head. And that's pretty much the only difference. I think it's just a paint job. It's pretty much the same size, going to be the same price. And what's up with his eye here? Eye looks pretty similar. And I think his tongue is a little more screwy. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. And then finally, lads and lasses, this one is probably my most anticipated figure, maybe, for the rest of the year. I do not have the original 1954 version. I am pretty sure he is still easy to get, but I was never the hugest fan of it. However, this is like the poster version with the poster colors. Yes, he doesn't appear this way in the movie. The movie is black and white, so he appears black and white, monochrome, but this looks sweet. Hold on, let's pull up the... It's so cool. And it's got a 70th anniversary base. I'm so excited. And it's got the freaking red beam that's like coming out of his mouth but going behind his arm in the plane. I don't know how he does it. He is a mad lad. I'm really excited about this. This is so freaking cool. And it comes with this little plane. This plane's probably like, how in tarnation are you doing this? I think it's supposed to be going through the plane, but like it's behind us. You know how it goes when you're just like a giant monster. Nice and suit-like, very suit accurate. I don't even have like actually great words, but we got also we get a set of hands. That beam looks so cool. Kind of similar to what I was saying about like how they usually blast all the way around. I like how this one's kind of coming to a swoop. It's a little bit different. Give you a little more interesting toy photography. I love that 70th anniversary logo. You get some SHMA stands. I didn't even know it came with two planes. So you get the two jets. And then this guy's just gonna freaking bushwhack you. I kind of wish, and this is just nitpicking, this is the thing all toy collectors do, or at least I do it and I'm projecting on everyone else. I kind of wish they would have given us like this plane instead of just like base silver, but it's okay. It's okay. This is more than enough. I absolutely am freaking pleased about it. Every time I go on HLJ, there's a bunch of anime babies. So I got them on HLJ for about 91 big ones. Oh, so excited. Anyways, guys, I've rambled on long enough. That is pretty much it for the video. If you are interested in any of these Hiya figures from Kowkis, and I think they even have some SH Monsterarts now, you can go to the website. You can use my code Cepi-Kowkis to get 6% off your order and enjoy those Hiya figures. That's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe, join to become a member today for some extra perks and to show the world that you are packing. But just know that your viewership is more than enough for me. Thank you guys so much for being here. We hit 3,000 subscribers. Holy freaking monkeys. That's pretty cool. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.